Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mayra. So today's video is just going to be me getting ready. I kind of just wanted to get in front of the camera and do a little video. I did get the Jaclyn Hill palette, so super excited to use this. I created a few looks already and I posted them on my Instagram. I think I want to go with like a pink, I don't know, just a really colorful look. Feeling a little inspired. I'm sitting on my bed right now, so I have tons of makeup just sitting here. If the camera moves a little bit, it's probably because I'm just moving around a lot. Let's just go ahead and jump into the video, and then we'll, see what's up. Start off by doing my brows. I've really been liking this NYX brow pencil. It's the professional makeup pencil. It's just a brow pencil. I've been really digging it, liking how my brows are looking, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, my eyebrows are on. I just went ahead and I carved them out with a little bit of concealer. And I used the Revolution concealer in the shade, I think it was like C7, but I like it. I've been using that to carve my eyebrows out. And I also used it to set my eyes, or to prep my eyes, sorry, for my eyeshadow. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to set them with some gel. Tame those hairs down. There we go. So my eyebrows have grown a lot. And I've been liking them way more now. It's a little easier to do my eyebrows. Alright, shall we start with the eyes? So I'm going to start off with this Karity palette. I've used it before in my tutorials. It's a really pretty eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this shade right here, Tweety. And I'm just going to take this Morphe M518. It's just this little blending brush. It's really nice to apply your transition shade. I'm going to go ahead and take that yellow shadow and I'm going to place it okay. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a little more so you guys can see my eyes. Then when we go on to the face, I'll go ahead and zoom you guys out again. So I'm just taking that yellow shade again, just really working that in there. Like I said, I don't know exactly what look I'm going for, but I guess we'll find out. Just gonna go crazy over here. So we got that yellow set down. Go ahead and do the other eye as well. So I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. It's been about 4 months now. 4 or 5 months now, I believe. And a lot has happened. I remember last time I was on here, I talked to you guys a little bit about finishing my externship. So I did that and then I graduated from college. So now it's just time for me to look for a job, and I'm being kind of picky in a way because I just don't want to go to any clinic. I had a pretty rough experience with a clinic I started working at, so I kind of just want to really do my research and apply to places that I know are great with their employees and of course have great benefits. So I will be in the lookout this week for that. And then I moved and now I'm at my apartment again, so it's definitely been a lot of things that have been happening, but I'm really happy and I feel like things are going along. I've been doing a lot of freelance makeup on the weekends since I'm not working, and so that's making me some money. Yeah, I think things are, gonna take time, but it'll get there. So with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going in with the shade Queen right here, and it's this like mustard yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop that in like lower on the bottom of where I popped that yellow. So right into the crease, and I'm just doing windshield wiper motions and really get that in there. I played with this palette a few times and I really like it. I'm really late on the bandwagon, but it's such an amazing palette, and I just feel like I think it's like an everyday palette that I think you can use. This eyeshadow palette is so pigmented. I know that her new Volt collection is launching, I think tomorrow. And I really wanted to buy it, but I mean, I already have this huge palette and it has pretty much a lot of the shades that I would use. So I don't know, I'm debating whether I want to buy it or not. If you want to buy it, I think it'd be a great palette for you guys to have. So we got those in there, we're blending. Have you guys seen that movie Blended? The guy goes, "They're blending, oh they're blending." It's a good movie too. So yeah, we got those yellows down. Just going back in with that original Tweety shade, the really light yellow. I'm just kind of diffusing the other shade. I'm going to go in with this Alexi color from the Karity palette. It's like this really pretty purple shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop this like on the outer part right here. On the outer part of the eye. And I'm just like placing it, like dabbing it into my eye, and then gonna blend it in. And so I'm just going to be going back and forth in between the shades just to keep them blended in really well. I'll zoom you guys in a little more. So there we go. That shade isn't really like paying off much. So I'm going to see right now what we can add to make it a little more mauve-y. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it with my finger, since a lot of shades seem to work a lot better when you use your finger. So there's a little bit of fallout, but that shit looks dope. Yeah, these Karity I'm not flipping you guys off, but this Karity palette is so dope. I've had this palette for a very long time. I discovered them about maybe a year ago or something, but their stuff is so good. You guys should go check them out. They have like lip products, brushes, like anything you could think of. Anyways, so what's been going on? Do you guys have anything new? I actually really like the way this is turning out. It's turning out pretty good. So that mustardy shade, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe 514 brush, and it's this little crease brush. And I'm going to go back into that mustard yellow from the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Queen shade. And I'm just going to blend these two colors together so it's not so harsh right here. It's all about blending. And so we'll just keep going back and forth with these shades till I get where I want to be with them. I am doing this with my window blinds open just because there's a lot of sun outside and I wanted it to kind of have natural lighting. I think it's like way better. So I'm going to keep adding this shade in here. This eyeshadow palette has like a lot of, they're pretty much all matte shades, so you'll have like a lot of different matte shades that you can work with. I've used this palette a few times on my channel. Oh my god, I just purchased the Morphe setting spray. Again, super late on the bandwagon, but it's so good. I absolutely love that setting spray. I actually bought one and I put it in my kit for my clients when I go do makeup, and it's like the greatest thing ever. They're like, it smells so good. So it's really good. I didn't know if I was like gonna regret buying it, because I was like, oh, Jaclyn Hill like raves so much about how good it is. And then my friend was like, yeah, but you know, that's Jaclyn Hill, like, you know, she gets really excited. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna see how it goes, and I got it and I actually really love it. So I'm just gonna clean up my eyeshadow here, kind of cut the side of it just to make it look a little better. And that's the eye so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the other side. So I got lash extensions for the first time, like what, maybe 2 weeks ago now. They were so bomb. They started falling out like really fast, I feel. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not like a person for lashes, maybe. I don't know. And I did a lot of things to like take care of them. I didn't like put anything on my eyes or whatever, but I think it's like a good thing that I at least got the experience and I like got them. And I really liked it because, you know, I would just wake up and like I wouldn't even wear makeup. I haven't worn makeup for like the longest time, especially because it's been so hot here in Oregon. Like, I cannot even be outside because it's like a fucking oven. So that's what's been going on. I'm ready for the winter to start. And go ahead and just apply some white eyeliner right here where my crease is. Hopefully it goes well. Haven't really done that in a long time, so I'm maybe gonna fuck it up. I don't know. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. By the way, I'm just using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my NYX Glitter Primer. So after I place that glue on my eye, I'm going to go ahead and take this NYX Glitter 06 shade. It's just a silver. So beautiful. So I'm going to take a little bit of that glitter, place it on my brush, and I'm going to go over that white line that I have. So once that glue is, that glitter is on there, I'm just going to go with this like flat shader brush, just kind of clean it up a little. NYX glitter glue is really good. It's super inexpensive and it works really well. Go ahead and use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Looks like this, and it's very thick. I like it because it kind of fills in your pores and the areas where you have a lot of pores. So for me, it's like this area right here. I already had face moisturizer on and all that stuff, so I'm good to go on that. And then I'm also going to use this Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. It's a mattifying primer. Looks like so. Okay, so I already applied my Milani primer. I'm going to use a little bit of the Laura Mercier Radiance primer. And I'm just going to go ahead and place that right here. My forehead. Just so you can give me a little bit of like luminosity. So let's go ahead and place foundation everywhere. Be nice if I used my mirror. Stupid. So placing it, and I'm using the it's the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. This is such an old foundation, and I haven't used this in so long. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and use it again. So I'm gonna use the Morphe sponge. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of my Mario Badescu mist and blend it in. I'm going to go ahead and use the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and use it in the shade Warm. It looks like so. I'm going to place some under my eyes. This concealer is pretty thick, but it has good coverage. I mean, it's whatever. I don't really care for concealers. One concealer I really do like is the NARS Radiant Concealer. Shape Tape is one of my ultimate favorites. It's not going to change. But I have different moods. So what are some skincare products that you guys really like? Or some really good mattifying primers. I haven't gone makeup shopping in a while. And I want to try some new stuff out, so if y'all got some good things, let me know. Gonna go ahead and set my concealer. I'm gonna use the Maybeline Fit Me powder. Some on my brush here. And set my concealer. I'll go in with my Airspun powder just to like carve my nose a little. But I pretty much set my face, or just the areas, with that one. So it looks more natural instead of like super bright under the eye. So for contour, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. Really, really beat up, but it's cool. It works. So we're going with it. I'm going to go ahead and bronze my forehead. Using the BH Cosmetics 126 brush. Looks like this. So it gets right into the hollows of my cheeks. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade, Sombre, just a little bit, and I'm just going to place this right here, like just on the outside part, and kind of buffing it inwards, just so we don't have like a super harsh contour line. It makes it look more defined, like if you put in more work than you really would have. It just gives you a really nice look. So for highlighter, I'm going to use these Super Shock Cheek highlighters from Colourpop. So beautiful. I really like these. They just give your skin such a natural glow. And I absolutely love it. See? Oh, sorry. And this is in the shade Wisp. See? Woo! Wisp popping, good looking. Okay. Just to do a little nose contour, I'm gonna go in with that Kat Von D shade. I'm just using this like super cheap Wet n Wild brush. I feel like drugstores have like came out with such good stuff. It's crazy. Like, who needs to go and spend like $100 on like 2 brushes when you can get a whole set. That's what I'm talking about. So with just a little bit of extra powder, just whatever's on my brush that I got off the excess, I'm just gonna go and dab everywhere on my face. For blush, I am going to use Super Bright. I know, but it's not that, I mean, it's pigmented. But I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and take this little Real Techniques brush, dab a little bit on, tap off the excess, and just lightly apply it to my cheeks. Like literally applying like a dab of pressure, because whew. See? You see? Going crazy over here. Be looking like a clown by the end of this video. Diffusing that a little bit with this big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the Kat Von D powder, the highlighting powder. Just applying a little bit. Right here. Okay. There we go. Now for highlighter, to put a little bit over that, I'm going to go ahead and use actually one from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I really like this shade. It's called, what is it called? Oh, maybe Obsessed? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, y'all, I've been telling you guys the wrong shades this whole time. It's actually called Obsessed. It's called Obsessed. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M50. Looks like so. Putting some of that Obsessed shade on my brush. And ooh, popping it on, girl. Popping it on, huh? A little bit more. Wow, that looks gorgeous. That looks really beautiful. So sad. I'm going to put that shade right here on my tip of my nose. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys in again a little bit. Okay, cool. So we got the highlight on. I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and apply that Alexi shade on my lower lash line. I'm just going to use this really flat, like, shader brush. Just smashing it down there. I'm going to go in with that mustard shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Just a little brush right here. And just pop it down there. And I'm going to apply this Ego shade. It's like a really dark purple shade right here from the Karity palette. And I'm just going to put that as close as I can to my waterline. My lash line. Cool. Alright, look at that. That looks beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on my lashes. And then we'll pop on a lip and we'll be done. Alright guys, so this concludes the video. I went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. So I went ahead and I applied my eyelashes. I used these from Ardell. It's the Mega Volume lashes in the style 252. They are such beautiful lashes. I absolutely love them. and I'm actually really excited and happy how this look came out. I also went ahead and I used that shimmery shade that I used for my highlighter from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I went ahead and I used that in my inner corner for my highlight. So, yeah, I also applied a nude lip. I just used the NYX Cosmetics in the shade 7. I went ahead and I mixed that in with the Jafra Cosmetics liquid lip in the shade Soft Kiss, which is the shade right here. It's an absolute gorgeous shade. It's one of my ultimate favorites. So yeah, you guys, this is the end of the video. Let me go ahead and set my face. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe setting spray. Oh, that stuff smells delicious, man. Alright, well, yeah, this is the end of the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you, and I will see you guys soon. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.